trying to be a suburban spiritual. My life is full of routine and ritual, but when I kneel, it's not to pray. And when I'm awake to greet a new day, there's either the smell of fun in the air, or an essay to bear, or the bed that's meant to take me to a place of R&R is refusing its responsibilities and rocks me rudely awake with visions of sugar plum snakes and other soon forgotten highs that could have been reverent and insightful, but instead are dismissed by the cool night air, which keeps me hiding under duvets and reaching for the internet to lay out on a little screen what the world was doing while I was asleep. The speed of this information is capped like it's recently graduated, wrapped up in a neat monthly package of bits and bytes, ready to throw me into fits of frightful extrospection. When I read that without the atmosphere's protection, all of infinity would tumble into this city, this town, this suburb, this street, my bedroom, my room, between my sheets. And when this doom gets into my head, and the awe of it all creeps under my bed, upsets the dust and gets a bit of supernova on the carpet, I'll freak. I'll run into the street. I'll collapse onto the road, invoking Edgar Allan Poe and Marilyn Monroe. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary, how being a sex symbol is a heavy load to carry. I've confused my quotations. And so I'll pop back inside. I'll pop back inside, like a dad in the 60s, or a balloon when it dies. Or music despised by the eternally cool, putting it at odds with fools like me. So I'll pop back inside, resign myself to fail, and knowing my luck will be blowing the gale, and a big yellow bus will be hot on my tail. I'll go back inside to my comfortable room, look through my window that is windows, see the display of the world on top of my lap, see if I can find a way to broaden my mind, help me deal with the philosophy that I find when I've lost my karma keys, or I'm taking a shower, or spreading butter on my toast. In the search for my soul, Google the holy takes control, and is so efficient it knows what I'm looking for before I do. Google is my guru, with a million suggestions and no wisdom of its own. But it does explain that 2,500 years ago, Buddha sat alone, thought about his place in the universe under a Bodhi tree. I don't have one of those, so I figure my HD TV will do. I take my place by its shiny dark tree bark, park myself amidst its rooted cables, drawing its electrical nutrients from the earthy plugs, brushing off the nighttime bugs that I've disturbed. Yeah, my flat is pretty dirty. And then, as Buddha once turned his face towards the sky, I too turn my face towards the sky. And as he sat and admired the stars, so do I. Brad and Angelina are shining particularly bright tonight. And look, partially obscured by cloud, Jennifer is rising in the west. With the stars shining down from my HD Bodhi TV, I feel my being relax. The essence of me seeing the stars in the night grow brighter. And before I realise what is happening, a vision begins to invade on the pixels in my brain. The stars from the telly made real here in Welly. Sitting in front of my Bodhi TV, a Confucian phrase springs to mind, reminding me to call everything by its true name, even these stars of big screen fame. And so, as the Brangelina constellation grows brighter and brighter, I remember that Angelina means messenger of God, and that Brad is short for Bradley, which comes from the Old Irish for broad meadow. And there, the waning star Jennifer, which means fair and pure, glimmers proud from its misty shroud. More constellations spring to mind, as I find that George means farmer and Clooney means deceitful. Paris was a great warrior and Hilton is a hilly town. Russell means red-haired, Crow means a dark-coloured bird, Leonardo means strong as the lion, DiCaprio comes from the Latin word for goat, Johnny means graced by God, and Depp means idiot in German. And so my vision changes. I'm up and riding DiCaprio Leonardo, a goat that is as strong as a lion, through a broad meadow, Bradley, Glade, probably in Japan, because that's where my TV was made. When suddenly, a red-haired Russell, pure Jennifer, messenger from God, Angelina descends from the heavens, and I can tell that she is blessed, Johnny. The pure Jennifer, messenger Angelina, offers me a roast bird, Crow. I could barely clap my hand when suddenly a farmer, George, stumbles out from the town, Hilton, yonder, and shouts at the bird, Crow, is poison. I can tell that he fancies himself a bit of a warrior, Paris, but he has a deceitful, Clooney look on his face. I ask him if I look like a German idiot, deaf, and then I bite out the bird crow's heart. Then my vision ends. I wake with a start, lying in front of a TV with a flatmate standing over me. A caring heathen who doesn't realise he's interrupted my enlightened hallucination and therefore forever tainted our trivial relationship. Trivial, that's it. I've got it. If you watch those stars, you don't learn shit. That's what my vision means. It was a pointless lesson all dressed up with Hollywood glamour and worthless intrigue, filled with stuff that doesn't happen in real life and just opiates the people and pays for the director's third wife. While I ponder this meaning and the stupid things I saw, my flatmate inadvertently annoys me even more by mundanely dropping the mail on the dirty carpet floor. But then as I kneel to pick them up, there, staring at me through a little plastic window, on the front of a letter addressed to the occupant, is the answer I've been searching for. What is my place in the universe? Of course! I mean, I guess I always knew. It's 123 Pembroke Road, Wellington, 6012.